Oh, there he is.
The only other option too is to put show rock all the way up flush to this and all the way down so you have to transition.
Well, again, it's too. So you still have more downhill to gather your momentum. I mean, that's what we'd like to do. I mean, if anything, if you want to just take this one out and just put one of the lower ones here and there and do it that way, that'd be good.
Well, if you guys want to do the work, go ahead, I guess.
Because this way it's too dangerous. Somebody's going to fall off there. Get on the bike and go up there. As you look down, you're falling like 3-4 feet.
Right.
It'd be okay if it was just a level, but I did it. I did it like 5 times, and like the second time, I came close to falling off, just because I wasn't like ready for it.
Sure.
And plus you hit this big.
Yeah,
bump.
this definitely needs to be smoothed out.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we put shell, hardened it, and just made it nice all the way up to it.
But if we were planning on doing the work, but we need 2 more of the little flat ones like that.
Yeah, we have the 1-footers.
Is that a 1-footer?
No, that's just a 0-footer. That's just their, I forgot what to call them.
There's the other ones up here, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so then
Resuming ride.
we could take that one and put 2 1-footers. I'd probably recommend.
Or maybe you could even dig these down where
Just one jump?
There's only one.
Yeah.
The other 2 are taller.
And then we were planning on bringing rock right here and kind of.
Yeah.
So this is actually.
Right there, right? Yeah, that's the 1-footer.
Yeah, this is the only one that's there.
So we have more of the 1-footers.
Okay.
Someone put that little shorty there so it doesn't grip.
Right.
You like that shorty there?
I don't think we were looking for it. It's like somebody took it. And we found out it's right here.
Oh.
So this would drop it. All right, that would drop it a considerable amount.
Pausing ride.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to. You'd have to replace some. Is that 2-footer there? Yeah, they're all gonna have to be dropped.
Yeah.
All right, so you have one, so you need 2 more.
Well, I'm thinking, like Zach was saying, use that flush one and move it up. And then we need 2 to replace these 2.
Well, you got to have something here, I think, to have these screw holds to hold it.
I'm saying, just take this whole section and move it this way.
Oh, just
and
move
then,
it back. Yeah.
And then instead of these 2 2-footers, we need 1 more of those.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if you shorten it.
Yeah. Well, that was the plan. The plan is to kind of transition. See, on the because you're on the downhill,
Right.
and then you have that.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a bunk,
Right.
and so
Does
you
this get
lose
wet?
stability when you hit this. You kind of
Yeah.
and then so from the start, it's
So even if you shorten this, like, so you move all this back, then we still put shell here and,
Yeah.
and kind of shell it all the way.
right.
Yeah, you still want to shell it all the way back.
All right.
Kind of get rid of this little bump.
Now the ones that are over there, these things that are over there, they're not biting into anything.
Yeah. So yeah. We can,
So I don't know if we can.
yeah. We
Someone
need to-
was. I ran into somebody the other day that says he's a dirt guy.
Yeah.
But he says that Home Depot has big auger type things. There's more of an auger on the bottom rather than
Resuming
a
ride.
straight thing.
Oh, have we?
Yeah. Like so, all this still needs all dirt in here.
Oh, I mean they.
Yeah, we're on slant, all right.
Okay. Yeah, they had that big oil spill
This
there.
rock, you know, where this wood's sitting here, just kind of throw a rock on anything,
Yeah.
dirt, compact it. And then right here we can drain some dirt.
Well, it's right in there. See, I tightened it, but
Yeah, right here.
when you tighten it down, it just loosens up again.
So what we can do here is we can just bring bring some dirt in here too, and just level it out. You know, put some dirt underneath there.
Okay.
I'll take care of that.
Pausing ride.
It's not too bad, huh?
He needs that voice thing to let him know that he's paused. I think,
Yeah, we can tighten those down some. Yeah.
they won't tighten.
They'll tighten, but they don't do anything. They loosen up right away.
Down, but then immediately come right up.
Yeah, I think just throw some dirt.
Tighten anything.
We can just throw some dirt in here. Compact it all in here, underneath.
Resuming ride.
Then like right here, this needs rock and dirt.
Stopping ride.
Are you able to get the muck truck up this ramp or no?
No, it's tough.
We took it around.
It's pretty skinny. The muck truck just is as wide as this, 30 inches.
We took it
Are you able to
around
get
there
the hill?
when it was dry.
I didn't try. Empty, sure, I think, but with something in
I've
it.
been looking into the chicken wire. I was at for grip, because I was on a trail up in Georgia and they had it chicken
Really?
wire. Yeah.
Huh.
And it completely drains, completely never wears.
Is it worse if someone wipes out on it though? Kind of rip you up some?
Yeah, but more than likely if you wipe out, you're gonna wipe out off of it. But like, see, these are already coming up.
Oh right, yeah. No.
What's the method? What do you take off first? Do you take the feet off, or do you take the ramps away?
What I would do if I was to do it all over again, like y'all want to do, I would have, I don't know, let's say you get 5 guys.
Well, I just can't believe that the county guys that are coming out, your safety guys, are going to say that's okay. Because if you fall off, you're falling. The other old one was way down at the ground.
I think every point that y'all made is good. Like you'll get more oomph keeping it closer until you make the climb.
yeah.
It's safe. I mean, everything that y'all say is good.
I'll throw this out here too. Like another option is we just tear that thing out, we put this somewhere else, and then you just do a nice hardened rock uphill. If you wanted to do that too.
Well, let's try it this way first.
So if I was going to do it, like I was saying, like
Yeah,
you get
flip it
5 or
over.
6 guys, I would flip it over. I would take it all apart that you want. Like take that first piece off, whatever, take the bottom pieces off, and I would just redo it.
Okay. So you got to take.
So
it
we
off
take
the
this stuff
seams.
on the ground.
Yeah,
And
so it's so at the joints there's what I think 6 bolts going in this way, and then they come from the bottom too.
Okay.
So that's why you got to flip
it may be easier to do what he's saying. Just take it off the bottom, take the things out of the bottom, and flip it over,
Yeah.
and then take it apart.
Yeah, take the things off the bottom. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, flip it over.
Because
Yeah.
I know Steve was out here with you guys, and he said, and he took off a board and worked from the top rather than.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. It's just y'all are going to be moving so many things and replacing the feet and all that. It just, yeah. I would make it as easy as possible. Set yourself up for success.
So we'd like to get some.
I think we need more shell rock here. Huh?
Yeah, we need, instead of these pebbles, like the shell rock,
Like the base.
like
kind
of more, more, like this, but bigger and rock. There's some
like
around.
compactable, like shale,
Yeah, it's the crushed up limestone, but there's a lot of shells in it.
but tiny shells.
No.
Oh.
Like this.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like number 2, but it's more with a lot of shell. There's some over here.
Yeah, is that the stuff that they were complaining about last time that they?
Yes, I think.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you
Well,
can't.
I'm glad it's working out.
Who complained? Terry.
Oh, like the previous joke.
There's always going to be complainers. I just let it go over my head, most of it.
Well, they were just saying it's not the stuff that we need, but I'm glad to hear that it did work out.
So what we'll do is go grab. One of you guys think about doing this?
We don't know. Whenever we get the people together.
So that Chet guy, which is out here, Chet, Chet.
I don't
He
know.
said he emailed you or he knows. But he was young guy, amped, ready to do projects. And he was talking about, this and that and whatever. And I said, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
so it looks like
Okay.
you got to detach the to flip it up. Well, I guess you could flip it over
Well,
with
I
the
think to
feet
flip
up.
it over, just take these out on these things on both sides.
Yeah, but you
and then
can't
just-
you can't flip this whole thing over.
Yeah.
I think if everybody gets
Oh,
on
yeah.
the one side, I think
Yeah, we've done it.
yeah.
This whole length.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just flip it on its side. I mean,
Okay.
flip it all the way over. if you
that
want,
would be
but-
easier.
Yeah, it'll flip right over. If you get like one guy here, one guy there, one there, then you get 5 guys. Just push it. It'll flip right over.
Okay.
So you can bring those things out anytime and just stick them under there,
Yeah, that's what I'll
and
do.
we'll move them out of the way when we start to work. But I can't tell you exactly when. So it's when everybody's available.
So it'll be a steeper incline
But it'll be shorter.
and shorter.
So it'll be a
Shell
burst.
rock all the way to here. Like, I wouldn't even worry about this. I would just build it right up to the wood. You can just take this. Don't even worry about this piece.
Yeah. Well, this whole one section is going to be taken out.
So you
It's
just
going to start
from right
here. Yeah.
Well, I
Or
see.
Or you got that.
I think we ought to start a little more. I mean, as far as again, this is an 11, a 15, an 11, and a 15. It was 2 11s come to right here. So you're already starting up the hill on ground, and it's a shorter burst. I mean, that's not far.
Well, where do you want to end? Right where that ends?
Yeah,
or do you,
pretty much where it's ended.
Or further up, or not as far, or like.
Maybe further up, depending on what it works out to be, the 3 11s. I mean, maybe if we need a 15 in there, we will.
Well, I mean, just to keep yourself from doing too much work, like if you take this off and you leave them all together, you take the legs off and y'all can just move it to where you want it. So like if you want to start here, but you want to end further, just move this whole thing up 3 feet.
Yeah.
If
Well,
it's possible.
this
Like,
isn't just mine. This is like a few people that came out, and just as far as riders,
Sure.
having the ground, a
Yeah.
little starting, and then plus it would be less of that laying there rather than on a flat.
Sure.
Not as much to like Zach saying, we don't even need that really.
Oh, and that's what we want to hear is y'all's feedback and say like this is better, that's works, this is what would be here and that would be there, and this is not safe and this is whatever. So that's good
Yeah.
to hear all that feedback.
Yeah, so I think you might be able to just cut this length off and then replace these 2
yeah.
shorts, and then you'd be done. Except that one up there, you're gonna need to take out 2. You're gonna have to need 1, 2, 3 1-footers.
So here's 3 11s right to here.
Right.
So substituting a 15 would be 1, 2, 3, 4 would be right there. So whether it's not that big, it's not that critical. So it could either end here or end here.
Versus ending here. It's certainly up to y'all.
I'm
Like,
just saying as far as the boards,
yeah.
the segments.
So what can we do to help either way with the segments? Like
Well, I think just get these things out here is all we need.
that's all you need?
Yeah.
And then as far as the segments go, do y'all
We have I think we have enough segments here, right?
If you
Right.
could change it to
Yeah.
11s or
We
whatever.
have more than
Yeah.
enough, and I think once we're done, for you guys to get them and put them away so someone doesn't steal them.
Or if y'all have people here at the same time and you still have energy, I guess we're just going to put all of them at the wet way, right? Just to extend that to get you out of the mud.
Yeah.
Well,
So we
also, right there at Root Loop on JD. Did you write that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, anyway. And at the end of Wetlands Revenge, after the bridge, that second mud area,
Yeah. That's
might be nice to have one.
yeah. That's where he wants to carry
Yeah.
it if we have the
Oh.
people.
Do you have more of those?
Well, we have one now.
But I mean, is there more at the?
Of the ramps?
Yeah,
Of this one?
Yeah.
yeah.
I have to double check. If we
Oh,
do,
no.
I can bring it out though. And just
I mean, if we're gonna put a bridge in, like
Where?
wet way, you'll need 2.
Well, I thought we were just going to extend that bridge further.
Oh,
Or
well-
unless you want to do a whole separate one. 'Cause
Well,
right
it's
where you get
dry.
off-
It's wet, then it's dry, and then it's wet. So
Oh,
we don't have
okay.
enough. It'd be nice to extend it the whole way.
If we have enough, yeah. we don't have enough and we want to move it further
I
to
mean,
where
we
the
can probably
water
just
actually
bring.
is.
Well, it's wet right at the end of that. That gets wetter at the end of the,
Yeah.
and then you go down again, and
Oh, yeah,
that's where
yeah.
it gets wet.
Yeah.
Well, wherever y'all think it's
So-
needed, if you can take the muck truck or whatever and just walk them out there, just drop them, and then we'll do a different work day.
Yeah.
Install those.
Okay.
Now, you have the biking signs and do not walk, because there were people with strollers here the other day
Yeah, I saw.
On the
Yeah, actually.
on the trail.
yeah.
But
we're putting do not enter on right now. Wrong way.
okay,
We got
Yeah,
the-
we just put one down
Yeah.
at that cross section. We'll put
But we
one
need to
up,
get the little
walking
anti-walking sticker, whatever.
okay.
Because they don't sell them anywhere. You have to make them custom.
The speaking of though, the first big priority, if we can get it done, is we're possibly burning soon here, next week too, whatever. If any way of getting that stuff out on 40 acres from underneath there, the weed whacking, raking, whatever, to save it. Otherwise, if we just want to kind of plan to let it go away and then try to rebuild
No, we
it
don't.
after,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
then that may be a thing too.
Are they going to kind of control it a little better so they don't kill all the pine trees?
Well, they can control it as much as they can. If the wind comes up when they're doing it, they have no control over that,
Yeah, that's
unfortunately.
It's hard because
Where are they going to be doing it?
this whole south area, the whole like off the south fence line to 95 to the river. Because yeah, it's hard. So we kind of want some tree mortality, but then we also want to keep the shade, so it's a balance.
Keep the shade?
Like if y'all want shade for riding and visitors and this and that, but then we're really kind of burning for ecological benefits, so then we really need the sun to come down, open up, get more grasses, more vegetation, more ability.
So is this going to be burnt?
No.
Not in here. This will be no. Yeah.
I was going to say
this
we
will
do
be-
all this and then it burns down.
No.
Wow!
Yeah. Yeah, we were able to keep it out of here last time, so that's the idea. Let's keep it out of here this time.
Pretty wet right
I mean, I'm seeing these palmettos right here. It's like, okay.
No, it'll stop at that road there. So everything on the other side of the road. And then everything on the other side of this canal. This water.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of pretty wet right now actually. How the trails? Pretty
They're
wet.
drying up. I'm surprised that there's a little bit of water in the hole when I was coming out, and it's mostly dried up.
I haven't ridden out here except today. It's like I forgot about it and I saw your text. It's like, oh, cool. I have a reason to come out here and everybody won't bitch and moan that I rode out here.
You know
who.
Yeah.
So I think we need more shell rock here though, huh? For you
Yeah.
guys to bring into here if we're gonna be doing a lot more dirt work here.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try to get some more. Look at those loads down here.
Do y'all foresee, like, when I was thinking about it, I thought there would be like rocks across the whole thing just kind of stabilizing this, but is that just like too much work?
It's too much work, and I don't think it's needed.
Is it?
I don't think that's going to stay there as long as those trees are there
Sure.
and the roots. I think.
Well, you guys will bring shell rock. You're gonna start
Yeah.
shell rock like right here now,
Up to
right?
yeah.
And probably level this out.
I mean, there's several places we need dumps of it to fill in a lot of the
Well,
ruts
then,
from the rain.
once we get this figured out, then we have I forgot what you guys call it, where's all that, it's
The
like
braided trail?
braid trail,
Yeah.
where we can put some
We can do
features
that.
in, or
That'd
we
be
put some
great.
rock in for a little technical feature.
Three Sisters.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Although
To
there's
his
four of
point, to rock armor that would be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
So as far as how quick do you think you'd be able to get a crew together?
Well, we're going to try for next week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to save that feature over there for the 40 acres.
Well, we're going to try. I'll try to get out here. I have to work tomorrow and Friday.
Well, let me know and I'll get Steve and Fred to come out too.
So
I mean,
probably
that's
is
I
when
know
are they
what
going to
that
burn?
means.
Next week?
I'm going to come out today and start disking all
Okay.
the fire breaks. And then
Well,
whenever
yeah,
the
we'll go
wind's
take a look
right
at it
and
and see
everything's
what-
right. Yeah.
Is it just that one on 40 acres? The main one?
That's a great question. Yeah. Anything and everything
gonna
really
cut
needs to be.
Well, there's that long thing that I saw you brought the straps, the bag of straps that
Right.
are, yeah. There's
Oh.
the saw blade thing. I guess that's as much we're gonna do.
Yeah, or even those electric ones, if you can get under there and just kind of really knock it back. And the big thing too, like just knocking it back's great and huge and stopping the continuous fuel, but then also just raking it out. Like once it's down, it really needs to be just kind of,
Yeah.
because we can get a hose in there, and if there's no fuel under it, and we just hose it down and we light off around it, then it's fine. It'll be fine.
If there's water in there too, it'd be
Yeah.
helpful. We'll go take a look at it.
I don't think there's any water in that one.
I don't never seen water in it.
No.
Yeah.
Last burn I lit right off of it, and it was fine.
It was wet that day though. We had just
Yeah,
got
it was
rain.
a dirty burn.
But anyway, yeah, if there's any other features, I mean, that's a great question. We need to probably walk it here.
River Loop's all good. It doesn't burn in there.
Yeah, River Loop's fun, but then 40 acres.
We just have a smaller feature on the 95 side, but
Right.
it's out in the open. It's not.
And that one's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty open.
And then we have one more feature on 40 acres. That's down to the water.
Okay. Yeah,
The
we'll
first
go
bridge?
with
Yeah,
Yeah.
that. I don't remember what that one looks like, but that's.
it's one of these. Just goes across, so, but it's pretty wet in there.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Over there. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty open.
Yeah, we'll get them on the map, and then I'll probably be lighting, or I'll ask to be lighting, so try to light off these if we can.
Okay. So if you can bring those small ones out here and just stick them underneath there, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll get those 1-footers, and then
Or are they at the?
I need to get some more.
No.
I wonder if we can get some more shell down with the dump truck. I can borrow parks.
Yeah.
Is there still a bunch of rock and such over
Yeah,
there?
Yeah.
there's plenty.
This
if we get
thing was
the-
work, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was it a hot day?
No.
No, it wasn't so bad,
What's
but
great
it
about
was
it,
still.
though, like once you get in there, that's it. I'll be there
Of
forever.
course, there's all sorts of complaints about it, but
Why they didn't like the turn, or
just everybody
Yeah.
saying it's dangerous, but it's like,
Well,
Mountain
we want-
biking is dangerous.
We want a little bit of danger.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
this-
was there before? Wasn't it the similar hard
It was
turn?
there was a wood ramp there coming down before.
Yeah.
see, that's the thing. It was a wood ramp, and then you had this ground to recover, and then come up the big. So trying to make it like it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah, no, once it's all, yeah, if we can get dirt kind of compacted in those areas where it's kind of being held on by wood right now.
What else do you need? You have a ratchet that can take this
Yeah,
out?
we have. Yeah, that's not a problem. We have that because
Well, maybe what I'll do
when we
is
tried to
if you want,
tighten
I
that
can-
one, it just wouldn't tighten anymore. It tightened, but as soon as you got off of it, it jumped back out again.
Yeah.
So you have the bit for that, or
Yeah.
do you want me to just undo it?
That's just a
It's
half
just a
inch
half-inch ratchet.
extension.
Yeah.
I found one the other day on my bike ride.
Oh, is that why you put that picture up?
Well, if I find anything, I put it up there.
I didn't get your other one.
A spoon.
A spoon, and then a road hood ride.
Well, that's riding around my neighborhood on my bike.
Oh, hood. Gotcha.
Out in the hood. Cool. All right. All that sounds good. The work days. Yeah.
When are we gonna get a county hat?
Did y'all see the new airborne one? That was looking pretty sharp.
No.
Just
Hat?
Send a picture of this. No.
The shirt.
What do you guys need, a mower too?
Yeah, the mower died. We can't. He tried to get it started and he couldn't get it started.
Alright. Yeah, I think Jay's gonna pick you up one. We'll get it. We'll get,
mower,
these guys,
yeah.
get those guys. You guys want the ones? Did you send
Did
a
you read
model
it?
over to Jay?
I did. It's
Yeah, well,
I sent them
There's
a.
bigger wheels on there.
Yeah, there's bigger wheels in the back, and it's just a push mower. I'm
Slow
surprised
down.
how much expensive push mowers are now.
You don't want to self-propel?
No, because they'll die too quick.
But if it has the bigger wheels, yeah.
It's too much.
So how do we get one?
Well, this is the airborne one.
But that's Fort Pierce.
Yeah, Fort Pierce.
Oh yeah, they get more of the attention.
I got the graphics from Jim, so yeah, we'll look at getting a decent one. Like if that's what y'all want on it, where it was you just sent.
This is.
Is there any way to?
See, it's just a push mower.
Yeah.
And
Is there any way to get like a for airborne? I know this isn't your question, but for this part, since it
doesn't tell me when I took that. I took
there any way
the
that we can
349 one, but
so
they
that's
don't have
probably
that
what
one.
We'll just have on it then, because that's what he said.
Oh,
Is there any way to get
James
sort
got
of
it
like
then.
Yeah,
program?
I sent him the
people-
information.
you want the 349 one though?
You get a
I think the
tag put on
319
your
was
bike saying that
because the
you-
349 had
paid your
a
dues.
mulcher. We don't need mulching.
You know,
Okay.
and like you're a member, and you know, even to get like maybe a card, like on golf bags, you know, you could have but
Well,
get a card to where you've
just
done a work day. you
To
get a punch.
what end though? Would
Just
be the
to
thing.
kind of incentivize people to participate.
Because the only I mean, yes, like even when that guy came up, that Chad guy.
Ched.
Ched.
It's short for cheddar. he
Yeah,
said.
that's right. Ched came up, seemed like a real nice guy, real eager, real whatever. I was like, hey, well, we need you. Like, we need more eager people here at the moment, because he had a lot of comments and stuff. And it was like, we need those comments as they're doing it, you know. And so, and what I'm trying to say is like, we need your volunteerness out here. And he was all about it. He was like, yep, all right, cool, done. Let me give you my information. He said he just already reached out to Jim.
I'll have to look and.
Yeah, he sent an email or whatever. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, if you got Jim's information, just contact him. Yeah. So anyway, the point was with all of that is, yes, it would be good to try and incentivize people to come out and help more and this and that and get it going. The only thing, I think Zach made the point earlier, or someone did, is that since it's open to everyone, it can't be like, hold on, you haven't paid, like you can't ride out here. Like
I'm not saying that, but it'd be like you kind of like have like if they had a situation like that, I would want to have a tag. You know, and all the riders, like, okay, yeah, they're a member.
Sure.
I don't know. Whatever. Not
No,
a big deal.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
if it's something that we can do, I don't know if we got money for it or
Well, we
get-
did the shirt thing, right? We got approval for that, right?
we got approval.
Yeah.
but
I mean,
we
like
gotta
at Markham
actually
Park,
do
you gotta pay, and you have to have a card
right.
to get in. And of course, you can't do that here. They got a
Right.
fence that you enter in.
Yeah. One area. Yeah, I mean, if it's something, how would it look? Like, if you can send us something, just saying something like this.
Well, I'll talk to Jim if we want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if y'all do want to do it, just send us whatever your idea is, and I'm sure we can find an engraved, whatever, a place to get it done.
So how much money's left?
Oh, I think all that's been tapped, but then we have our normal budget.
Yeah.
Which we can always just get things. But yeah, these ramps, everything else, took it out of that main one, so that's done. But then we just have a normal budget each year. We'll
Yeah,
just
for
throw money in
maintenance
there.
and-
Yeah.
So get you guys another mower.
Is it the mower that you sent? Is the one that
The 319?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
Because that has bigger wheels in the back.
Okay.
And it's a push mower.
it's a push.
Because
There's no like it doesn't
it,
pull. Or
no, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
It just
okay.
push.
Push.
If
all
it's
right.
up to Terry Rollins, he wants to buy a $3,000
No.
rotary,
Yeah, it's good for him.
self-propelled.
I'm sure they have their place. Yeah. Yeah. I've used those little billy goats before, and they are really nice. But they're not for grass. They're for
Yeah.
like going
Yeah.
through.
Well, that's what he's
shrubs.
saying. He wants a bushwhacker.
And that's more for installing new trails instead of maintaining trails. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, if you want self-propelled or something, let us know. But if you don't,
No. What I sent you was fine. The 319 one.
Okay.
It's a push mower with bigger wheels in the back. And
everybody has their preference. Everyone.
well, Terry's out here on days. He has a crew that he comes out here with. I said, it's all cut. What are you cutting? Oh, well, we're going 20 miles an hour. I said, okay, good for you. When a branch hits him at 20 miles an hour, that's different than my 9.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fine. But that's what he wants. But not everybody's doing that. We're doing this for the majority of the people. Not.
And then was it still? Did I get you batteries, or you need batteries?
We need to, I think I found one at home when I was cleaning out, and I think I'll have to try to charge that one.
Okay.
But the other ones won't do anything.
All right. So 2 new batteries, the mower, and then the shirts. We'll try to figure out the shirts.
Yeah, and I took a picture of our current shirt, but I don't know how to. I'm not well versed in Photoshop
Yeah,
there.
John said it's cool to give him. So,
Yeah.
what do you want? Orange airborne shirts?
I think orange is. You know,
That way you
think
can
orange?
see when you're.
Yeah, they'll see.
I think
this.
that's what your point you're trying to get at is that when people are working out here, you know who's working.
Yeah, but like one person comes out, I mean, like you do 3 work days or something, you get a shirt kind of thing.
Yeah,
You know,
gotcha.
yeah.
That makes sense.
or something like that.
I'd leave that up to you to make those rules.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys will get yours, and then we can get.
And I think I have your. We should probably get a few mediums, because there's some small people. Mostly extra large, I would think, and a few large, some larges.
Yeah, I think
But I'll-
large. I mean, I used
So-
to be an extra large.
Altogether, like
large.
20 of them to start.
Yeah,
And then how many of what and what? Like 10 medium?
I don't know.
I wouldn't get. I'd get. Well, I mean,
Go ahead.
Another option too.
Getting 20.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well,
I'd say like 5 medium and split maybe 10 large and
10 XL.
5 extra large or 10 XL.
We got to get some small, because there's some women that come out here that they'll
yeah.
go complain that.
All right. 5
know.
medium, 5 small, 10 large, and then say
10
another.
extra.
Yeah,
large.
perfect.
Now, do you want them like airborne and then something that says Hal Patioki
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be good.
That
Help
way-
Petioki on the front.
or something?
So
Airborne. Orange?
Well, just from what
Like
I've
a-
seen,
like
like
a
trail
burnt-
work.
Oh, okay.
Or
just so
somewhere-
you can see them.
Yeah.
They're only trail work shirts. They're not.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So it would be like this graphic, and then
On
just
the back?
underneath it, it'll say Hal Patioki, just in like that army block letter or
Yeah.
something. Thing. And then
Trail crew?
You can put
Yeah.
like trail crew right here.
what was there?
Something.
Current shirt. Oh yeah. So you had this one.
That's just a picture of our current shirt.
So you want that? You want the other one? How do you
Oh.
want it to look?
Yeah, I don't know if
We'll put
everybody
Hal
would want
Patioki
beer.
on.
I would, but
Well, it just doesn't say beer, does it? It says ride.
Right here.
yeah, I like that.
That's the that.
Oh,
I
that
think
one's
that's
good.
the front.
Or
Like on a little like that.
So if you have this up here, and then below it, it says Hal Patioki, like in red or
Yeah.
something. So then it says Hal Patioki.
stands out.
So airborne thing, trail crew, Hal Patioki in red, and then on the back, you want that other thing real big.
Yeah.
build
The
like whatever.
The airborne. So you know the trimmers that we use? Those might be the thing underneath the bridge.
then this
Yeah.
one on the back. Okay.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
And then last thing I've mentioned it before. If you guys ever need want to use the pavilion, the screen-in pavilion for free, I can set that up if you want to do
Okay.
it.
So we'll work on getting a whole bunch of that day when we can get a group
Yeah.
of people. Can we possibly get a sign in that pavilion that says these tables are for eating, not for dog grooming or dog washing? Because there's people that wash their dog and put them up on the table and comb them.
That's just that one couple.
That's it.
Yeah.
And is there a reason why the hose was changed back to the old wash station?
We
No, just
cut
put
it
it
all
back.
out and moved the old wash station.
Okay.
So that's gone.
So,
I also noticed the spray nozzle broke, though. I'll go get a new one. So now it's just open-ended, but
okay. So that works.
Yeah, I mean,
Your thumb works just as well.
yeah, we can just leave it open-ended.
Yeah, either way. And then as far as setting up like a reoccurring work day, do you think that's still
We can certainly try it, but the problem is if we have a reoccurring day and nobody shows up, what do you do? Nothing?
you just go ride? Yeah, because I mean, that's the only way that I think we're going to build a big base. It just people know when to show up here. They're like, all right, it's the second Wednesday of every month. I can make it, or whatever. And then all of a sudden you have 20 people. You're like, oh, great.
Yeah.
All right, hey, you 10 go do this, 10 do that. Here's a list of stuff we want to do. Yeah, so I mean, you want to try to pick a day just real quick and just
I don't know.
send
What,
something
what
out?
do you? What?
You guys,
Well, in the middle of the week is the best time, but Saturday, it's when everybody's out here.
Yeah.
everybody wants to ride.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to try a weekday first, like a Wednesday or a Thursday, or what days do they do it up there? Do you know?
They do it on Saturdays.
Saturdays up there. So then the weekdays are free. So it's January 3rd now. Do you want to shoot for like the 17th, which is a Wednesday?
Sure.
I agree. I think there should be a reoccurring something each month. Like,
And y'all don't have to be here for it. Like, if you need me to tag in for it and be out here to lead a team or whatever, that's fine. If you have, like, who'd you say, Terry or Bubba or Scott or somebody that wants to do it and can do it and has done it for, whatever.
the thing is, I mean, I don't know. Terry and Bubba and all those guys, they're kind of like
They're loners.
they're rogue,
Sure.
but they're good.
Yeah.
They've done a lot.
Sure.
So it's like they're probably not going to come
Yeah.
out and
They'd rather just do it on their own. And
yeah.
Yeah.
So if they're going to groom, then that leaves the work crews available to do
To do projects. Yeah.
projects.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to. I know Jim too. I'd like to get this done.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to send an email to Steve and tell me his Fred,
Yeah, and then Scott and Chris.
Scott, and Chris.
So I think the six of us could probably. I mean, not that no other people could come, but
yeah.
I know if we did that, there's going to be a bunch of Indians or chiefs.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that again, that Patrick Thomas guy, I don't know who he is, but he always comments, "Oh, you're making ruts." I don't give a shit
Patrick Thomas.
on the airborne site. I don't know who he
because
is.
you ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's a trail, but I do like to fix them. But
Well, if you have more people than y'all need, just have them move shell.
Yeah.
If you got your 6 people and you got another 6 or another 5, they can just be shell movers or rocks or wherever else y'all need, because you're going to do more rocks and shell at the top, right? To
Yeah.
make that kind of turn.
you know what I think we need is a couple, maybe 3 good, sturdy wheelbarrows, because that muck truck, we need to get back into some areas that need rock armor,
Sure.
and that thing ain't going there. So I'm thinking, like, use the muck truck to go as close as possible, fill up the wheelbarrows and roll them down the trail.
Do you have room? Because we grabbed some of the Carsonites out, and it looked like there was a lot of. Is there stuff in there y'all aren't using that
Probably.
can get rid of or move?
Yeah,
Because
let's
we can
go
get
through that.
wheelbarrows, but there's nowhere to put them.
Yeah, okay.
You always
You
might
know what I
throw
mean?
them on the outside of the shed,
Yeah.
but they'll get
Yeah.
rotted out. But
Yeah.
I think
I mean,
isn't there a wheelbarrow in there now?
There is one in there now, so.
And I'm talking about, like, maybe the low profile ones, because you can't really take a lot of rock. You're not going to take a full wheelbarrow full and go through the trail. So
So you're saying the 1-wheelers or the 2-wheelers?
one wheeler,
1-wheeler, okay.
I
Yeah.
think.
you can pick up another wheelbarrow.
See what y'all got in there and
Yeah.
see what y'all can get rid of.
Yeah.
And then email me and just say, hey, 2, we already have 1, we already have 2.
Now,
whatever.
right outside the shed is the place that they throw away stuff.
I don't know.
Okay.
What they do there at parks.
So if we go through it and find stuff that we don't want or didn't need, and where should we put it?
As far as stuff you want to throw away, I don't know,
Just
I mean,
put it
is
outside the
fine,
shed and said
or-
this, and I'll put it outside the shed and then say this is the shit's outside the shed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shit
Yeah,
outside
I mean,
the shed.
unless if-
Shit outside the shed.
Yeah. Dumpsters there. It's free for the county, so.
Well, if there's something there, I just don't know where to put it.
Do you know where the dumpster is that's close to it? Just past that little roundabout thing. Like, so if you're
Just
walk
let us
out
know,
and
like,
make
when
a
you're going to
left.
be cleaning that out, and then we'll just make sure that somebody knows that you're going to be dumping.
Okay.
Do you know which dumpster you're talking about, though?
No.
So it's like once you walk out of the compound of the shop, you got the shed to your back. You just make a left, and you follow that road, and there's a gate that's always locked.
Mm-hmm.
Past that gate, there's that little roundabout. right there, and you just go past that,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and there's a dumpster
Yeah.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the closest.
Yeah, that's right there. All right, so what do we say? You said something about the wash station or the hose, or you're gonna get.
Well,
He's
yeah,
gonna get a new nozzle because the
You
nozzle
don't
is
need a
broken.
new nozzle if
But
you guys just like
The thumb is fine. The thumb
Bill's
works.
fine,
We
we'll
don't need
leave
another
that.
nozzle because the thing pushes on, and it shuts it off automatically.
Mhm.
I think a thumb works.
And you only need
Yeah.
one more of the 1-footers or two?
Two.
I'll bring them all out.
All right.
You know, a lot of guys now and then, not a lot of guys, but people use that, especially the old one, as a fill station for their campers.
Well, it's gone now.
Well, if the hose bib has a thing, I mean, they could always take it off, but it kills me that,
Oh, they're filling up their campers there?
yeah, you know, the fresh water tank.
Oh.
Uh,
How do they back their camper up to it?
Back it up right to the,
well, it should be harder now because you have to.
yeah, you got to hold that thing.
Yeah, we should probably put a key lock on the other nozzle.
We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, no problem. So 2 batteries, the lawnmower, and then bring 2 more of these out.
Or just bring 3.
Hey, you know,
Whatever
I
you
didn't-
got.
I didn't come prepared. Your
I
admin.
know. I'm
Sorry.
trying to. I keep
I
saying
was gonna
it
say,
over
get your
until
phone
you,
and write a note.
until you got the clue that you don't have your clipboard. All
Yeah,
right.
that's what he calls me. His admin.
I know. Well, I got to figure out when admin day is.
I think you missed it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
You're always missing.
I do. All right. Well, thanks, and then we'll set up another day for the inspection. See what else. Just the fires. Like if you ride today or whatever, you can just have that on your mind. Like, oh, this one needs this and this needs that. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
Well, this afternoon I'm just gonna go buy it. So while it's fresh on my mind, I'm gonna go get those batteries. And I'm gonna get
Okay, what are the batteries?
lawnmower.
One-
Is there a similar one? You haven't checked at Lowe's, have you?
For what?
Because I know the batteries.
Oh, I did not
Yeah.
check at Lowe's.
Batteries are at
But-
Lowe's.
Any wheel mower that has big wheels in the back
Yeah,
and is a push mower.
and it's push button.
Simple push mower.
Okay.
Not mulching, nothing, no bag, nothing.
Yeah. All right.
Because I'm sure it's going to be around the same $319 price.
Does the other one need to be fixed as well?
Terry fixed that one.
Okay.
He put new wheels on it and he fixed it and it's running fine. He
Right.
changed the oil and everything. But the one of them he can't get working. He can't get started.
Okay.
He tried. He can't get it.
What do you call that? The rock, shell rock.
Shell rock.
You don't have voice to text? Okay.
I do, but
Okay. Yeah. You
doesn't
know.
understand me like
sometimes it comes out
my
weird.
wife can't understand me. Okay, I got lawnmower, 1-foot stands, clean out shed, shell rock.
Okay.
What else?
And 40 acres
40 acre.
trim.
And then batteries on there.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't. Oh yeah, it's the first one. Yeah, 40 acre.
You guys want more grip tape, like the 4-inch?
No, I have that. I have.
I have some too.
Yeah.
I brought it and I came out here to do some one day. It was so humid it wouldn't even stick. Not recently, obviously, but
Sure.
second bridge.
Another thing we could, you could just do the, what did you use to do, the tar paper?
Well, he was talking chicken wire. He went somewhere and he saw chicken wire down on the base.
It was nice.
Chicken wire.
Did you get a photo of it?
Oh, they chicken wire, just chicken wired it all the way up?
Yeah.
That was a big roll?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then tacked it in, and it's like no maintenance, always there. You could bend it around the side.
Was that at Blankets?
I think it was at Blankets.
Because I know a guy that rides there routinely, and I'll ask him to take a picture.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be great.
Mhm.
Yeah, so if this is 30 inches?
Yeah.
So if we got a 48-inch one or whatever, and you wrapped it and stapled it under, I mean, you'd have to staple on top too.
Yeah.
But
You
then that
guys
would,
don't mind staples?
Thing is, you'd want to get like a good,
Heavy duty.
not stainless steel staples, but a good galvanized staple,
okay.
because they would rust. And
Yeah.
because the wire is galvanized.
Do they? I don't know. Where would you get such a staple? Like you'd have to use like the hammer ones.
Or you could do the roof tins, the little discs, and cover a whole opening
Right.
just now and then.
Yeah.
That might be the way.
And those don't really work out or pop up or whatever. The roof ones.
I mean, they're gonna like at first have a little, you'll have a space, but
Sure. All right. Yeah. If you think that works, whatever. Yeah. And Zach likes it.
Well, maybe we'll.
Yeah, let's worry about getting it done first, and then we'll worry about.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you just throw. If you guys got grip tape, that's my reason. Just throw
Right.
grip tape on there for now. Cause we
Yeah.
always throw the chicken wire. On top.
right.
So I know how it gets slippery when.
If y'all do get a chance to talk to whoever like is doing the grooming, the Terry crew or whatever, and you can
Dog
just
grooming?
ask them as they go through. Like obviously they're doing a lot, and that's awesome and incredible. As they go through and they're trimming whatever, if they can just look at everything with the idea is, will this make it through a wildfire, a prescribed fire, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, because if they can just stay on top of it throughout the year, and stuff's not getting underneath, that's a huge one. It's like, yeah, these palmettos right here on it would be horrible. We could trim those back. As we're burning it though, like I can come out here, I can wet this down real quick, and then I can light this on fire, and then as it's burning, I can sit there and keep it wet, mist it just to keep it. What I can't do though is when I leave 10 minutes later and a little ember jumps under
Yeah.
there and it's just
And
full of fuel
Yeah.
that dries back out after I wet it, it's gonna go up.
Yeah.
So as long as that thing looks like that and it's all sand underneath all of these, that's 95% of the fight. It's just keeping it cleared out. All the pine needles and the palm fronds, all the dead litter.
Don't look, I'm gonna go pee.
I like that. Plus it has plus the wood too. So you guys did that work? Is that it?
During contour, there's cold water in there and rotted.
Throw the grip tape on there for now. And
Yeah, so if y'all get this replaced, grip tape it, and then we'll figure out chicken wire, roofing,
we don't need much of it.
Whatever.
It's only this.
after that.
Maybe that one over here. All right.
And then what else? Yeah, I guess we'll run around, put up a few more of the.
I'm moving this over here. Oop.
Yeah, we'll go check out a few of these features, see how they're looking.
Yeah.
All right, gents.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Happy
Like
New
it.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, same to you.
Happy New Year.
Good to see you.
Yeah. You guys made another year, huh?
Yeah, this turned out great though.
Yeah.
For two old men, it's more important now.
Well, hey, at the very least, keep trail crew in it. Like,
I'll keep.
we're coordinating it. Yeah. Don't drop back down to just crew.
Yeah.
Coordinating, y'all are doing great.
Which way are you going, Mike?
What's that?
Which way are you going? Down this way?
I'm going back to River Loop because I came.
Yeah, I
Terry,
came.
straight to the ridge or whatever Terry calls it, or Bubba. There's a trail called To the Ridge, TRR.
I don't know.
So I figured I was late, so I just.
I saw you leaving, but by the time I yelled at you, you were too
Oh,
far
I
out
figured
of.
you were already out here.
No, no. I was just getting my
Wait a
shit.
minute. I didn't even look. I figured I didn't even bother to look at your truck. Shoot.
Not a big deal.
Where are you going?
I'll follow you. I don't care. I want to do another lap because I did miss most of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Getting out here.
tree right there.
This one?